Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you how to get the most out of this Gnome Vault event. It is the best event in the game, your chance to get absolutely fantastic rewards, so I'm going to show you how to get the most out of it. But first things first, we have a couple of new memberships to shout out. Clan members, Shale Jr. has joined a few days ago, thank you very much Shale Jr. And Lady Alfhild, in brackets Sani, joined just today, so thank you very much, both clan members, appreciated greatly. Now if you look at our games, we can see the Gnome Vault is here. It says defeat 5 loot gnomes in battles to earn a vault key in this event. So once you've killed 5 gnomes, you're going to earn a vault key, but that amount will go up. The more gnomes you kill, it takes more and more killed of gnomes to earn the next vault key, so that will go higher. And you can check your Gnome Vault here. You can press the square button on the PlayStation to see how many vault keys you currently have stored. But don't go opening these just yet. Your time is better spent opening these after the event is ended. During this event, just keep on killing gnomes. Make sure you store up those vault keys. And the reason is, the rewards are not going to change during this event. The rewards are going to be the same, so just build up those keys as much as you can. Now, you earn the keys by, as we say, killing gnomes. One of the best ways of killing gnomes is in a thing called a Gnomapalooza. And the Gnomapalooza is a thing in the Soul Forge. Let's just take a look at that ever so briefly. It's sometimes quicker to get to it from the bottom up. Could be wrong. No, it was probably quicker the other way around. But anyway, I can craft 6 at the moment, as you see. But don't go crafting one straight away, because you have to be prepared. As soon as you start one, it starts a 15-minute live timer, which cannot be paused. So if you stop to go to the toilet, get a drink, answer the door, you are literally wasting time. Do this when you are absolutely sure you're not going to be disturbed. And you can craft more than one. You can craft 2, for example. That'll equal 30 minutes, and 4, therefore, would be an hour. But I'm not going to do that just yet. If you want to check how many verses you've got, you can do so in your inventory. Just go to your inventory by your profile figure in the top left hand corner, go to inventory, and then just push up on the D-pad to scroll straight to the bottom nice and fast. And as you can see, as is typical for many people, I have a lot of all other verses, and just one verse is typically hard to get. This just seems to be the way the game works. So I can craft 6 Gnomapaloozas right now. Now I won't do that just for the minute, because let's say, for example, I don't have any verse 4s. Let's say I've got ones of the other ones, but I don't have any verse 4, so I can't craft a Gnomapalooza. What is the best way about finding a new verse? Well, the way to earn verses and to kill gnomes initially is just to go to a really low level kingdom. The easiest kingdom in the game are basically Wild Plains, Sinner Mirage, and Bright Forest. I like to go to Wild Plains a lot of the time, and the reason is low level troops, and they don't have many annoying things in their spell sort of thing, so it makes it fairly straightforward. And you want to go to difficulty 1. And the reason is you want to kill these things as quickly as possible and just crack on with the next level as fast as you can. Right, so we'll pick a typically fast team. This is my multi-team. It's just Black Manacles, Rowan, Mirage Queen, and Leprechaun. Leprechaun starts battles with full mana, explodes green gems, which charges up Rowan and or Black Manacles, and you cast one or the other end and win the game. Mirage Queen gives all elemental allies a 50% start with mana, which is pretty cool. That is Rowan. In fact, normally I'd change the class on this. I've only got it in Sentinel class right now because of the quick study. That means I get an extra 10% XP, which boosts up your next level that little bit quicker. But generally you want to be in a class which gives you a 50% start on this. So anything that gives you 50% start, Geomancer is nice, thank you. So we have a 50% start on the weapon and on Rowan. I'll change the banner as well, actually, just to be more completist. Show how it's done properly. You can have one of one, one of the other, but most of the time it's going to be Rowan. So typically you're going to want to go to a plus green or plus blue benefit on your banner. That'll do. Right, so let's dive in. So remember, you're hoping that gnomes come in to this game. It's not going to happen all the time, but there you go. We've got a verse gnome coming crashing in absolutely straight away. You see his little sack there in the top left-hand corner of his little picture card there. But we're just going to kill these, get through these battles really quickly. both troops are up, we just wipe out the enemy in one go, just jam on the X button, get to the next one. We saw we had that verse gnome there, we earned a verse, didn't see what it was because I whizzed past it way too quickly, but this is what you want to do. You want to just quickly, just carry on with these games, just cast Leprechaun, charge up Rowan, chuck on Medals of Guard if you need to boost up her power. And then get on to the next one, just keep on going. You'll get gnomes come crashing in. Sometimes there'll be a verse gnome, sometimes they won't. Sometimes there won't be a gnome at all. But the point is, it will happen. You will get gnomes come crashing in from time to time. And now and again, one will be a verse gnome. And one eventually will be the one that you want. And you are earning gold every time you do this as well. So it's a good way to earn extra resources from the game. Just going to do this, just rinse and repeat again and again and again. Put yourself on autopilot. You can play this sort of team almost without looking at the telly. I tend to put my TV into like side-by-side mode and then just watch the TV at the same time while doing this. And you only have to give the game a cursory glance every now and again just to see what's going on. For example, where we have to pick continue again at the bottom or something like that. That's the only time I really have to look at the telly for more than about a second every single time I'm doing this. Apart from that, it's very, very autopilot stuff. Your fingers just know which buttons to press. And the Rowan technique works 9 times out of 10. This sort of thing slows it down a bit. Go away, merchant, don't care. You may want to look at that though if you're a newer player, see if he's offering you anything that you really like. But most of the time I just like to crack on and keep on doing that until you've got all of the verses to make a Gnomapalooza. Right, so now let's go make a Gnomapalooza. So we go to the Soul Forge, in games, go across to other, and then scroll down to Gnomapalooza. Now, as I said, this will start a live 15-minute timer. But yeah, but that was obviously a verse 4 that I got before, so that was really handy. So that verse 4 I got means I can craft a extra Gnomapalooza, so really cool. But I'm just going to do one of these. If you've got 2 times Iron Hawk, this team here is super fast for doing this with, because Iron Hawk deals 5 damage to all enemies when an ally casts a spell. So with 2 of these, that becomes 10 damage to all enemies when an ally casts a spell. And the first spell you cast is Greed, that starts battles with full mana, gains gold equal to his life and gains an extra turn. So that is the damage to the enemy. And then we cast Dust Devil, that does also start battles with full mana and does damage to all enemies. And of course we get that extra damage from Iron Hawk, which wipes out the team. So really fast, you just start the game, cast Greed, cast Dust Devil, and win. So I'll just start the Gnomapalooza and I'll just show how it works with the Rowan team first. And I'll switch to the double Iron Hawk team part of the way through. Which ordinarily you wouldn't do, you'd pick one or the other. You don't want to do what I'm going to do in a minute. I'm just doing this to show the speed of both teams basically. So this is going to be your fastest team, your team that does things nice and quick. You'll go back now, you'll see the timer has already started, look, already going. So you crack on. I'll show this team first, how we would do it with this team. You'll see 4 gnomes come crashing in. Now these do add up to your gnome totals, so as we do this, you're going to want to crack on with this, do it as fast as you can, don't get disturbed. If you're going to have a sip of your drink, do it during the loading screen, like now. Now is have a quick sip of your tea or your beer or your milkshake or your coffee or whatever is your beverage of choice. Don't even bother with stuff like that. You can do if it's like that and it's going to get your manacles up straight away. That is pretty good. But I wouldn't even scroll across the screen like 6 or 5 or 6 cursor movements to get to the mana surge, especially on a PlayStation, because you have to move it across. Just cast Rowan most of the time. Don't bother with that format. It's quicker to just cast Rowan, let the AI have their turn, and then win the game. 4 gnomes added to the total every single time these keys are being stored. Don't stop to look at all this. Don't do what I'm doing now. It doesn't matter. Just crack on. Your time is better spent just killing gnomes as fast as you can. The more you kill in this 15 minutes, the more keys you are going to get. So we crack on. Let's do another one. Even if there's just a few green there, most of the time it does work out. There you go. It still worked out fine. You will get the very occasional game where you didn't get Rowan charged up absolutely straight away, but just get a match for either Manacles or Rowan and take it from there. It's going to be really, really quick, like literally 9 times out of 10, if not more than that. There you go. We've got a choice now, Rowan or Black Manacles. Keep on killing them gnomes. Right, that's the Rowan team. Let's just quickly change to the other team. Double Iron Hawk. This is even quicker. The only thing about this is, though, you don't get hero XP. Now, I do love this team. This is a really cool team. You just literally cast one, then the other. Job done. We have won. It's simple as that. So we do win games a little bit quicker. In real time, this only translates to maybe a handful of extra battles every 15 minutes, which is not going to translate always to a bunch more keys. So if you're a player which has still got your class levels, still trying to get your classes to level 100, then you may prefer the Rowan team. I know I did. Before I had all my classes to level 100, I always picked that Rowan team, because even though this team was quick, and I did have this double Rowan team, this double Ironhawk team rather, before I had my classes to level 100, I just felt like I was missing out on so much XP. It was crazy. And I would rather have had all that extra XP, get my classes to level 100 quicker, than even just a handful of extra vault keys, which sometimes they can give you epic rewards, sometimes they're not going to be that great. It's kind of player's choice on that one. Some people may think that's mad. They would rather have the vault keys because you could get really lucky from them. And obviously the XP can come in time regardless. But I was one of those people that I just felt like I was missing out on all the XP. So I preferred the XP myself, but entirely player's choice on that. There's not right or wrong in either, to be fair. It's literally whatever you prefer. So quick banging out, quick going out, quick doing what am I saying? That made literally no sense whatsoever, but I'm leaving it in there because it was vaguely funny. It literally made no sense. But yeah, quick bang, quick what? Quick, what? What am I saying? I've lost the plot. I've completely lost it. The Nomapalooza's screwed my brain up. Continue bashing through these battles. What the heck did I just say? I have no clue. This tea's made me befuddled. What's in my tea? Has someone slipped something in there they shouldn't have done? No, I don't know. I hope not. There's no one else here today. Right, I've just finished that Nomapalooza, so let's see how many vault keys I've got. What you want to do first is go to your mail, because you can open that first, because you will receive some vault keys in there. So we'll grab them first. That's going to add to our total. Thank you very much. But it's not just 9, because you get the other stuff as well. No, go away. That's very expensive. Something like $44.99 in my money. That's ludicrous. All right, so we go to games, go across to Gnome Vault, and we have 26. So I gained 23. That was a really good run. So 23 vault keys in 15 minutes there. Not bad at all. So now we've got those vault keys, you're basically going to keep on doing that, keep on using your Nomapaloozas. If you run out of the ability to craft Nomapaloozas, you're going to just grind and grind again in Explore, hoping to get the verses you need to be able to make another Nomapalooza and make another one. And when you've got your vault keys, it's time to open them, but like I say, don't open them yet. Your time is better spent still just getting more and more Nomapaloozas, doing more Nomapaloozas, getting more keys. But if you want to open one, yeah, and you want to use your basically your super quick Explore 9 team, something like that. Like not this anymore. When you open these, you're going to use the quickest team you've got, like Phoenicia. Generally is going to open them really quick for some people. A really cheesy team, something like this, really easy. You don't have to use Eye of Arges. You can use the Great Worm instead. That does the same effect. As long as it creates 2 skulls at the beginning, generally it's going to be really quick. Like they're going to get dodged now and again, dodging, but hey, we'll just whiz through generally really quickly. Just going to get these skulls appearing. They've got 2 or 3 dodges then. Sometimes it's so quick you barely even notice what's gone on, and you can take a look at the rewards at your leisure. See what you get. Let's do that one more time. Like I say, you don't need 3 times Eye of Arges. You can use 3 times Great Worm for very similar effect. 1 gnome down. Sometimes you get automatic matches which make it really quick. There you go, there's another one. And that's done. So that's really quick as well. If you've got a Diamantina team, you can use that. That's going to be really quick as well. Let's try something like that. If you haven't got 2 times Diamantina, chuck in a Gem Dragon, one of the Ruby Wraths or something like that. This is going to be really fast as well. What we're going to do is cast our Leprechaun. This normally gets both Diamantinas charged up at the same time. Cast one, then the other, job done. That was the extra turn then on Diamantina. Diamantina's extra turn is not going to come in all the time. Oh, an Orb of Glory. Thank you very much. Chuck that in the bag. Happy days. Can grab something like that at the beginning to give your Diamantina a head start. But then cast one in the other. They can have their extra turns. I don't care. They're going to be kaputted. Like I say, if you don't have that second Diamantina, chuck in another Gem Dragon. Anyone will do, really. Diamantina uses all mana colours. So you're going to get mana blocked on 3 of the colours that the Gem Dragon uses no matter what. But the amount of mana this team generates because of Leprechaun, then generally you're halfway there. And it's going to be pretty quick regardless, because Essentia at the bottom gives a 50% mana start to all dragon troops, which is kind of the key to this. All dragon allies start with 50% mana. Really easy. Leprechaun starts with full mana. We get a 50% start on them. They do crazy damage. Chuck on nicer gems to nicer medals to increase the damage of Diamantina, and take it from there. And apart from that, it's just yeah, keep rinsing and repeating. Open those keys. Use your best team to open those keys nice and fast, and get the job done and see what rewards you get. Really good chance to get fantastic rewards this entire weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Gnome Vault. Make the most of it. Well, there it is. There's the video. That's how you go about the Gnome Vault event and how to get the most out of it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.